Oscars turmoil. The backlash over all-white acting nominees for a second year in a row has even more Hollywood heavyweights speaking out. But first, we've just learned who's going to hit the stage for the Grammys next month. Hello, it's Adele, and she's performing at the Grammy Awards. We just learned the British singer, along with The Weeknd, leading nominee Kendrick Lamar, and Little Big Town will all hit the big stage during the show. Remember, Entertainment City will be live on the red carpet for music's biggest night, and City is your exclusive Canadian broadcaster. Oscar winner Lupita Nyong'o is adding her voice to the Oscars So White controversy. She writes on Instagram, quote, "I stand with my peers who are calling for change in expanding the stories that are told and the recognition of the people who tell them." And George Clooney penned an open letter for Variety that reads, in part, "If you think back 10 years ago, the Academy was doing a better job. All of a sudden, you feel like we're moving in the wrong direction. There were nominations left off the table." Clooney goes on to mention Creed, Concussion, Beasts of No Nation, and Straight Outta Compton. He ends with, quote, "We need to get better at this. We used to be better at this." Both Idris Elba and David Oyelowo have addressed the controversy, calling for change. As we told you yesterday, Jada Pinkett Smith and Spike Lee say they will not be attending the Oscars this year. The Academy president, Cheryl Boone Isaacs, released a statement saying she was, quote, "frustrated about the lack of inclusion." But Oscar winner Whoopi Goldberg says stars should not be boycotting the show because it'll be disrespectful to host Chris Rock.
Here's my question. Why is this a conversation that we only have once a year? Because every year we get all fired up, and then the rest of the year nobody says anything.
As diversity woes plague the Academy, north of the border, stars are heartened as the Canadian Screen Award nominations are rolled out.
We are so proud to be able to announce these nominees. With
a much more diverse range of nominees for our country's biggest film and TV awards, here's what Canadian stars have to say about Oscars So White.
My reaction is I'm saddened by it because 2016 and we're still dealing with some really adolescent type of behavior.
When we're all looked at as artists and not a color, I think that we're going to really soar.
There was an Oscars overlap amongst the CSA nominees, with award season darling Room earning a leading 11 nominations, including Best Picture. It'll be going up against another high-profile Hollywood film for that prize, Brooklyn. Both films are Canadian co-productions. Other homegrown films in that category include The Forbidden Room, which just won the Rogers Best Canadian Film of the Year, and Sleeping Giant. On the TV side of things, the city's Mr. D is a major contender at the CSAs this year, racking up a dozen nominations, including Best Comedy Series.
How are you feeling? What's
great.
going on in here?
It's always a flattering thing when you get recognized. I'm really excited. You know, we got the most nominations this year than we've ever had. Up high.
Will you marry me?
Yeah, I will.
Season 2 of The Bachelor Canada is up for Best Direction in a reality or competition series. The Canadian Screen Awards will be handed out March 13th. Remember to get your entertainment news here first in the morning and anytime on Twitter @IntCity.